Yeah. Power by Virginia, really power me. Everybody that cut ties still sourly. We getting money by the minute and the hourly. Loud said he need a team that'll ride for me. I'm from the drive, so you know it's do or die with me. Imagine me leaving the crib without Versace's on. That's $1,000 that I'm really walking on. And plus 5 chains, think I need a firearm. Woo! That's big boy talk. Loud told me how to get it, so this big boy walk. Subliminals, we really see it, so we can't even talk. Man, why you rappers in your feelings? Cause y'all already lost. And everybody fuck with them, so it's boss me boss. In this world full of envy, cause y'all niggas is lost. Let's get it, let's get it. I'm really being Pacific, my nigga. Huh? Not written. Yeah. Look. The shot throwing loud, 8 him already. He came down with 60 in his pocket, got more fetty, and opened doors to 2 companies. Niggas don't hit me, ain't look. I don't. You gotta drive slow. Niggas getting royalty checks from his radio. Get your membership now. Tune into the live shows, watch I really get his path on a different mode, yeah.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. Yo, yo, yo. Happy Wednesday to you all. I hope this week has met you well. I hope today has been nice to you. And if it hasn't, just know that it's just another day. You is not over yet. So you still have the power to change it. So as we approach this 6th month, as we are nearing in to our completion of whatever we got going on, whatever we have been carrying, whatever we are expecting. In this 6th month is like the storm, right? A storm before it's over, it has to finish the process. So as it's going through the process, it's cleaning out the clutter, it's putting things in place, it's reshifting things, it's aligning things, it's clearing up things, it's bringing new things in. And in your life, I hope you are able to see this. So if you're experiencing any type of feels of like storms or moving or change or shifting, just go with it. Like my very special guest told me in the car, just let it flow. And my very special guest is Miss Love Red, aka BKA Tanya Reed. One of one of Loud's favorite guests here in the Loud house. Okay, so happy Wednesday to you all.
Happy
Welcome
Wednesday.
again to TC of the podcast with my very special guest, Miss Love Red, aka Tanya Reed. Now I might call her both, so that's why I introduced her as both, so you would go ahead and be able to follow. So she is not new to this platform by far. It's been a while because we've been busy shaking and baking, hustling and bustling, but you knew I had to bring her back because you know
Definitely.
she always brings some impartation to the people. You understand me? So you know that's what we pushing. So without further ado, good evening.
Good evening.
So, as we are going into this 6th month, tell me your spiel on this 6th month, this June.
Ooh,
How is it treating
June
you?
is Juning. June has been a busy month. Shifting, moving, helping people because they're going through rebirths. They're going through shifting. They're trying to understand the shift, but anytime God shifts, he shifts for a reason. Like I was telling you in the car, I say when God removes, he replaces. So things are being replaced, even if it's you. Not like that, but it's out with the old and in with the new, whether it's going to be a new you, a new home, or whatever. And that's what people need to understand. When you pray for things, there's always going to be chaos before the blessing. So this 6th month is a big shifting month.
Yeah, come on now. Come on. Did you hear what she said? The chaos before the blessing. I want y'all to catch that. Because we so busy focused on the blessing sometimes that we forget the whole build up. And if you forget the build up, you may not be able to keep the blessing long. Because it's things that's supposed to be learned in the build up. That's the whole point of the build up, I believe. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. But the build up is to get you built up to be able to withstand the blessing. Because let's understand, blessings, everybody want blessings, right? But blessings come with responsibility and they come with weight.
Yep, it does.
For much is given, much is required. The more money you make, the more problems. We can equate this on whatever level you want to use it to transcend it. But The little things we have to appreciate more, because when we get the big things, we'll understand how to acknowledge them, appreciate them, and handle them. So just appreciate your simplicity in your life. It's beautiful. The sun popped up this morning. You didn't get in that accident. You got to work on time. You didn't have to sit in no traffic. The family doing right. Your child graduating from high school. You got things going on in your life. You got to just take all of it and pay attention, because what you like, you say, and be careful what you ask for, y'all. Be very, very careful what you pray for, because he'll give it to you. And be particular and specific
in your prayer.
Particular and specific, because
but he ain't gonna give it to you if he don't think you're ready for it, because True. You know, you gotta appreciate the basics first. You know, he'll give you what you need, and you got to be able to appreciate the basics before he can give you the bigger blessings. You got to show that you're appreciative. So that's what the tests and trials that he puts you through. Those are the tests to see if you can appreciate the little things before he blesses you with the bigger things.
So as we talk about appreciating the little things before he bless you with the big things, let's hit on this patience, right? Because patience is just, I'm with it. I think that's what that was a good drop off leading into that patience. So tell me your spiel on patience.
Patience goes way deep. You know, because what people don't fail to realize is, you know, when you pray for things and you ask for things, that you have to have patience. You got to have patience. You praying, believing, and releasing and waiting for it to come into fruition. People think that they have the control over things that they ask for, and that's not the way it works. Because God's timing is never our timing. And some things that you may pray for, God don't see fit for you to have it. Yeah. You know, so you gotta have patience to wait for everything that you ask for.
True. Come on now. Come on. So how with having patience, right? So how would you suggest a person, if they are impatient, right? What would be some advice or any kind of like way that they could hone in or be more patient? Trying to say how I would say the word. I would ask the question.
You know, patience is one of the hardest things anyway. I tell people that anyway, all the people that I help, patience is very hard. Like when you want something and you want it to be right then and there, you got to pray about that thing. That's it. And then when you pray about anything that you pray about in life, God is going to put you through the test so you can learn how to master whatever it is. So if you pray for patience, God is going to send people to test your patience. He's gonna present things to you, like it could be a job, so to speak. Okay, well, I'm gonna put you through the test. You might go through 5 interviews, but he's still testing your patience. And once you master that, right there, that 6th one, it's gonna be that job for you. That's how it goes.
True.
Yeah.
Facts. I agree with that.
Yeah, that's just exactly how it goes.
Come on now.
Patience is a struggle. I mean, I still struggle with that, but I just go in my prayer room and pray about it. Yeah.
Because patience is a virtue, though.
It definitely is.
And I get it now based on like letting things flow. If you are impatient, you interrupt the flow.
You definitely do. You delay a whole lot.
Oh, come on.
You delay it.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on now. Talk about that.
So that goes with when I always say delayed but not denied. But you can delay your own blessings.
Facts.
You can delay your own blessings.
I think we are the ones who always delay our blessings. Because God sometimes, I think God, see the reason why, because God already got everything he wants for us right now. Definitely. It's just waiting on our own maturity, our own obedience, our own choices. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when it comes to that, right, the more we move in a more righteous path, I ain't gonna say necessarily the quicker that we receive certain things.
All right.
And when we don't, it's the whatever. Because see, again, it's all those components. It ain't just the one. Like you gotta be obedient. Okay, you gotta be obedient. You gotta make sure that, I done forgot what the first thing I said, because that was the one right there that I wanted to reiterate too. But you the reason why I'm pushing all of this is because of things I've been going through, right? When you interrupt the flow, you interrupt what is next. You don't want to interrupt what it's just like we play games, like we play card game, right? Say we're gonna play a card game. And we were gambling playing something right now. If somebody go out of turn, it's gonna be a problem. Right? Because they interrupted the flow, they messing up the money, they turn all these things. And we look at things that we do practically, like for life lessons. Right. It kind of makes the same sense. So maybe it make it a little... when you mess up the flow, you don't get the right result. You get a result that won't intended for you, and then we blame God for all the mishaps that we have, and it's not God's fault. Because that ain't even what he said was for us. Because we don't understand how powerful we are, I don't think. Right. I don't think we truly understand the power that we possess. We are small gods. We're made for God. Like when a dog had a dog, your dog puppies. And when I say a God, I'm not talking about a God. But we have the same, he gave us the same dominion, power, and authority. That's what he gave him. That's what he said, right?
Right.
So if we understood who we were, whose we were, and what we are, we will understand that we're more powerful than what we believe. So as a man thinketh, so is he. What you say, you are. Like, we have to be more mindful of the way we are moving, people, because we are trying to get to the next side. And I just want everybody to be mindful. So I want to start off with that and making sure that everything flows. So when we go into this 7th month, y'all, because we ain't trying to skip 6. We trying to go through 6 properly. But when we get to this 7th month, we try to have things in order.
Right.
Because it's important.
So 6 is the shifting. 7 is God's month. That's his number. And 9 is completion. Okay. 8, I ain't got that quite yet. But this 6th month has definitely been, really shifting. Yeah.
Yes, I agree. Oh, it's been a major shift.
Yeah.
A major shift. So if you feel the shift, look, go with the shift. Go with where it's shifting you now. Don't be stubborn and set in your ways. And don't shift accordingly.
But that's the problem too, though. People are set in their ways. And, God will send people, messages to different people to, try to lead you on your path. But some people so stuck on themselves, it's called selfishness, that they think they know everything. And nobody knows everything. Nobody knows everything. Because people teach me something every day. I help a lot of people, but people teach me something every day. But that's why you got to be slow to speak and quick to listen. People talk too much.
Facts. Come on now. For the talking too much. Gotta listen, open up the ears. Yeah. Give our ears just as much time as we give our mouths. That's why we got 2 ears and 1 mouth. That's what the old people say.
Yeah. I ain't never heard that. I like that though. That's good.
2 ears and 1 mouth, baby, because you're supposed to listen more than you talk.
Right.
Listen, so as we listen and what are we talking, as we are utilizing our patience, tapping into our patience, right? As we are feeling the shift, as we are getting ourselves hopefully aligned to what that shift is and flowing into that, because we're being ushered. Like, I know I've been talking about God a lot lately, so heavy, but he is so important. He is so necessary in these times, and I can't do that, but this is what I've been led to talk about. So I'm gonna keep talking about it, y'all. So I might lose some of y'all along the way, and I hope I don't. I hope you come back. But if I do, it's okay.
They'll be back.
But I have to, because for real, it's great. We coming close to a time where you gonna have to pick a side. The world ain't about to come to an end, but we coming close to a time where we gonna have to pick a side though. And they ain't gonna be able to straddle the fence no more. You ain't gonna be able to be okay and not okay. You gonna have to pick a side and stay there. I gotta keep saying it because I just want you to be clear about whatever side you pick. I can't tell you what side to pick. That's not my job. Every man gotta work out his own salvation. That's in the book. All I'm supposed to do is keep making sure you know that it's a side to pick now. It's a side to be picked. And you got to pick one. And you got to understand that you got to carry the weight of your choice.
You definitely do.
You got to carry the weight of your choice. And it's bigger than us, man. We be thinking so on the sun. That's why God's time ain't our time. Because we on such a minute level. And that's not to be disrespectful. This is with the most respect, because even me, we on a peon level of the extent of what God knows, understands, does, is capable. When you really look at yourself like that, like, and I'm not saying to be insignificant, no. But when you look at it like that, you can understand further how we really can't control nothing. How you really got to let flow and direct you. It makes you lean into him more because you understand what you lack. And it's not about the tangible things, because see, that's what people lose me. Look, success, I'm a very successful person right now. You know why? It ain't because I got no money coming back account, don't reflect that. However, I'm going to tell you, I got a son that's graduating on Saturday. I'm going to keep talking about this, y'all. Y'all going to be sick of me. Prepare to be sick of me. Okay? I got a son that's graduating Saturday. Woo, woo, Keisha. How hard of it? Woo, woo. And what I'm saying is to say, what you put the weight of importance on is what makes you successful in that. I am successful by the lives of my children. If the T-Spills, I love doing T-Spills. I love T-Spills. I love it. But if this don't go nowhere else, I'ma still feel successful because of them. It's what you weigh your success in, how you look at your life. And maybe if we stop putting so much weight on things that really don't serve as a purpose.
That's right. Can I
go ahead. Go ahead. Come on, flip it for me.
Another way, because always be careful in what you put out. Because what you put out, you're going to receive that back tenfold. Yeah. Okay? So if you putting out good, by all means, you're going to receive good. But if you're putting out bad, you're going to receive that, because there's no such thing as bad luck. There's no such thing as bad luck. And when you feel like you are in bad luck, then you need to think about, sit and reflect about maybe things that you have done.
Come on now.
And you got to go back and clean up your mess. And a part of your spiritual journey, you know, you got to go clean up your mess. If you feel it in your spirit that you owe somebody an apology, you got to go clean up your mess. You got to start off with a clean slate. And people don't realize that you are what you put out.
Yes.
You are what you put out. God exhibits love, unconditional love, agape love. He's forgiving, all of that stuff. So when you think about your life, think about, are you giving that?
Yes.
Everybody has their own life path. Everybody has their time. Everybody has their time to understand that. But either you gonna understand, or you gotta understand that you gonna be removed. You know what I'm saying? Either you are beneficial, either you are beneficial or you're not. And peace is everything. You know, so while somebody else is going through their tests and trials, either you're gonna be a help or you're not, or you're gonna be a problem.
Yep,
and I tell people, you're never gonna be a problem in my life. You're never gonna be that. Because I need you to understand, and if you don't understand, then I'm not going to seek for you to be understood. Basically, I had to slow down a little bit because it was coming through a little bit too fast. It was coming through a little bit too fast. Because I don't got time to be explaining. You know? When you walk on your path, you don't got time to explain to nobody. You too busy shaking and moving and trying to shift and do what God, you know, has planned for you to do, and you don't got time to be stopping, explaining why am I doing this, or why I got to do this, or why God is leading me this way. No, mind your business in this season.
Mind your business
in this season.
We about to write this down. This is gonna be the tag. Mind your business in this season. Come on, now.
If you ain't helping, you hurting.
If you ain't part of the problem, you part of the. I mean, if you ain't part of the solution, you part of the problem.
Exactly.
Mind your business. Look, y'all think I'm playing. I like that. That was good right there. And every season, honestly. But yeah, I got
But you know what come on strong when the blessing's about to come, though. You know what come on real strong. That's just the kind of like detour you off your path a little bit. It's called a distraction. Yeah.
Come on, my pastor.
We are in the season of minding your business. I mean, real bad.
Come on.
Yeah. You don't never know what God has for somebody, and when you start exercising that flapping tongue, yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. What you flapping over there will become. I mean, I tell people all the time, either, you know, stay out of my shoes, because God can very well make you wear my shoes, and you don't know my shoe size. Yeah.
Come on. Come on. She got all the. I'm about to put all the bars up in You
don't know my shoe size,
girl,
baby.
this is another one. This is the one we share to the people.
Thank you. Yeah, you don't wear my shoe size. You don't even know.
Hold on, baby, because this going on one of these. Hold on, you don't. Oh yes, I'm taking notes, baby. Do you understand me? You don't know my shoe size, baby. Come on now.
Yeah, because I mean, people are so quick to judge with things that they don't understand, you know, and so very quickly, God will make you understand.
Come on,
He will put you in the same position that somebody else has, you know,
because you
has been in. Yeah, because you ran your mouth and you didn't seek to understand.
Ooh, it's saying all that understanding get understanding.
Right.
Ooh, come on, girl.
Yeah, exactly.
Listen, she is on one. She is about to touch my spirit tonight. Y'all gonna see me catch the spirit again. Look, it's okay.
Hey, that's
because
fine too.
it's okay.
It's fine too.
Come on, talk to me, baby. Listen, I love her, y'all. Y'all gotta tap in.
I love you too, yeah.
She be doing everything too, y'all. She is just
I know, right? Oh,
she
that's
got
fine. Love is generated.
Oh, look at me with my bars. Generated and never duplicated, but they can be multiplied. You like that?
I like that. Uh-huh.
Oh, look, y'all, I'm just playing. But nah, for real, though, seriously. You got to tap into her, y'all. Congratulations, too, on another achievement. She is always elevating to different dimensions.
Yes, unfortunately. It's okay. It's fine. It's all going according to the plan. So.
Yeah, but it's dope. She obedient, y'all. See, obedience is greater than sacrifice. When you be obedient, you don't got to do a whole bunch of sacrificing. No. I ain't going to say you don't got to sacrifice.
Oh, you definitely do.
But you don't got to do a whole bunch of sacrificing.
You got to sacrifice you.
Yeah.
You know, and I encourage everybody to listen to the song, I Give Myself Away. I give myself away to people. You know, I give my gift away for free. Because my blessings come from that, what I put out. Everything is not monetary. I tell people that people live in times where material things are more important than a listening ear or time spent. And when somebody goes 6 feet under, you can't get that time back. Those are the things that matter, not the material. You can't take that stuff with you when you leave here.
And it depreciates anyway.
It definitely does.
Most of none of this stuff.
But I'm telling you, the mark that you leave on somebody's life never depreciates. Never.
And it never leaves. It lives on after you go.
It lives on. That's what
I'm saying. You know how many teachers, professors, old ladies in the church, whatever you people know, we still talk about them. They've been gone 20 years. They probably passed away when we were still kids. And we still talk about them. Why? Because of the impact.
Because a mark left on your heart is deeper than anything else.
Because they forget about you gave them that $500, but they won't forget about that time you got up at 5 o'clock in the morning and you stayed on the phone and you prayed for them.
Because they take that $500 and they figure out what they're going to spend with it, that's it. But time spent and that mark that you leave on somebody's life, that lives as long. That's a legacy.
Yeah, that's legacy. Come on now. We just talking about this last week. Come on now. And confirm some things.
That's right.
Come on. Yes, legacy is very important. So make sure what type of legacy are you leaving? Because it's good and bad ones. So make sure.
I think that's an important question to ask yourself. What legacy do you want to leave when you leave here? That's important, and that'll trigger your mind to really deep thinking and self-reflection. Yeah.
Because it goes back to our great-grandparents, our grandparents, some of our parents who reputations preceded you.
Right.
We don't talk about reputations no more. It's not even a word really used in the vocabulary.
And I've never heard of that. So what is that? That's why I say you learn something new. What does that mean? Yeah.
Okay, so your reputation precedes you. It's like.
Oh, you said reputation. Yeah. I thought you said something else.
Oh, because I'm country.
You got a Jolly Rancher.
That's why. You got a little twang. Yeah, your reputation precedes you.
Definitely.
So when we don't speak that word often in this generation, no more really, because we want to be dolo, YOLO, whatever it is. Yeah, do your own thing. I said it all wrong, and I know you only live once. That ain't the one. What is it? Do me, do you? Everybody doing themselves. If everybody's just doing whatever they want to do with no type of guidance, instructions, order, because God is of decency and order. See, that's the thing. It go back to, again, when we say words like obey,
everything go back to the book anyway.
It always do.
You know,
discipline, because that's an instruction in life.
Whatever book you read, the Holy Quran, the Book of Mormons, the Bible, however you want to read, it is formulated in different terms, but it all means the same thing.
It does.
It don't mean the same thing.
Yeah. Do unto others as you want them to do unto you. And even the street codes be the... Anyway, yes, that's because that's a whole other thing. Everything go back to the book. We talk about that too, how important it is to read. But that's why he says study and show thyself approved. See, it ain't about you showing yourself approved by the way you're applying what you have read and learned and understood. I think that's how you show yourself approved. Because you took the time, you read it. Now you got insight. So now you have insight and wisdom. You can apply it. And knowledge. You can apply it. But we want to skip that and just think we can go to church, listen to this, or go wherever, listen to that, go here, listen to somebody say it, because we trust these people. And don't you know there's false prophets out there? So you can be trusting somebody, because listen, if you are passionate enough about something, you can make it. That's how car people do their thing all the time. If you passionate enough about something, you can make anything sound good.
Right.
Say a couple of keywords, put a little pizzazz in it, put some emphasis, some emotion, and whoa, you done sold yourself some.
Right.
And we bad.
Sold your soul.
All the time. Come on.
But you know, I mean, and that goes with the biblical term, faith without works is dead. I mean, you got to put in work.
But it worked. But he said my labors are going to be few.
Yeah.
So we got to stop. Listen, y'all. And let's go to real life. Because listen, I work with some people. Listen, y'all. Oh, Jesus. And I promise you, they done took down my memorial. I got an impeccable work ethic. You understand me? Because it ain't for people. It ain't for man. It's for God. He said if you're going to be a street sweeper, be the best street sweeper there was. So I always applied my life like that. I've had the lowest of jobs in between the highest of jobs. Okay? So my work ethic is just what it is. I'm always going to be an asset and not a liability. That's just how I move, right?
But you choose what type of asset you going to be. Yeah. People choose it. I mean, you could work in a company of 100 people, and it could be 99 of them not doing what they supposed to do. But if everything is a mindset, you wake up in the morning, I'm going to work, I'm going to be the best that I'm going to be, I'm going to do this, irregardless of, you have to be tunnel vision to anything that you do. It's always going to be distractions. You just have to be tunnel vision to whatever, just like I'm tunnel vision to my purpose. I don't care what you say, he say, she say, I do what God say, and I'm going to keep on going on that path. That's just how the cookie crumbles.
That's right. Yep. Crumble up the cookie way up.
And ain't the cream between Oreo either. I'm just saying, you don't control me. People try to control other people, but you control you. Right. You control you in any type of situation. Yeah. You can't blame other people. When you got them fingers, that one finger pointing, you got 4 pointing back at you. That's what I tell people, even in their healing process of things, that we all have been through things in life, but sometimes we stayed there too long. Yep. You gotta take accountability. Yeah. For how long you stayed there or how long you tolerated it. Yeah.
And how long you allowed it. Because nobody holds us hostage and do these things.
They really don't.
Really. I mean, very rare cases, but that's not nobody. That's not our norm.
Right.
We felt like it would benefit. And then be careful what you think is beneficial. Because, and be honest, again, I've been pushing this walk in your truth. You got to walk in your truth, man. Because when you're truthful with yourself, you'll be truthful with other people. When you're not truthful with yourself, you won't be truthful with nobody else either. Because how can you be truthful with other people if you can't be true with you?
Mm-hmm. What I did a post last week and said, you're not living until you're living in your truth.
Come on.
You're not living until you live. I mean, be yourself. Don't let nobody else tell you what to do. Be yourself. We are all first of all perfectly imperfect, and God made us different for a reason. So be you. You will live a miserable life trying to live in the dreams of other people.
Come on. It's like I be telling y'all a lot. I use this analogy a lot. I don't know if I told y'all here, but I say it a lot off of work. Mm-hmm. I mean, off the camera, but it's like a clock. A clock, no matter what it is, a watch, a clock, any kind of clock, time apparatus. It has several gears, right? Small ones, medium size, big ones. Right. Every gear is significant. Because no matter if it's the smallest gear that's broke, the whole watch not gonna work.
Definitely.
And then go back to what you were saying about how all of us are different. All of us have different gifts. All of us got different attributes. All of us got different paths. All of us got different walks. All of us are different for a reason.
Right.
Right? Because we all bring something useful to the kingdom. Even if it's dark.
Right.
We all bring something useful to the kingdom because God is a God of perfect balance, right?
Right.
So nothing can exist without the other.
That's right. So
we have to have the darkness for the light. Because if you never had darkness, you wouldn't even need light. Or if you never had light, you wouldn't even need darkness. Because you needed the sun to go down sometime, okay? We be complaining about the heat. So you know you need the sun to go down. Right. See, you get what I'm saying? The balance. It got to exist. So I said all that to say, those gears, we are those gears. And we all have to bring forth something or it's all not going to work. We all have to play our part, and that's the reason why the parts are different.
Right.
See, it's no lower class, it's no middle class, it's no upper class. Really, that's a societal BS to keep us divided. Mm-hmm. Now, is it a certain type of hierarchy? Maybe, because I think they always had that kind of. But I don't know. Before I talk about that, I got to do a little bit more research.
What you mean? Explain.
Hierarchy, like, even though I don't believe like it's a lower class, middle class, higher class, but hierarchy is a certain type of order though.
Everything has an order. Yeah. I don't even say, I would say purpose. Everybody has a different purpose. Mm-hmm. Some assignments are different. Some requires a little bit more. So I mean, it is kind of like a hierarchy, but I call it purpose. Because when you think of hierarchy, it kind of puts one more above the other. Yeah, and there's only one that's above everybody. Yeah, you know. So
that's why I didn't know if that was right or not. That's why I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I mean, I got what you were saying though.
But I don't want to be saying it wrong. So we're gonna take away the hierarchy but it's order though. It is order. And everybody has their purposes. Like you said, some of them might have a little bit more weight than others. Because everybody, let's be real, right? It's just like with being a boss. Everybody want to be the main dude, right? Or the main girl, right? But everybody ain't built for that. Because are you built to take care of everybody else? Or are you the one that always want to receive? Because if you the receiver, how you going to be built to be the giver? Right. If you the giver, are you built to be the receiver? Let's look at the flip of that, because that was me.
But that's why there needs to be balance with everything in life.
Come on.
With everything.
Talk about it.
Yeah. You give, you receive. You know, everything in life has to have a balance.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, come on. It has to have a balance.
Right.
But if you unbalanced, because some of us be unbalanced, right? And if one of yours is greater than the other, I just simply use that. Hold on, because I lost it. I just simply use that because to show how be grateful for your position. Because are you really built to play the other position? Because some of us really don't want to play the other position. Some of us really don't want a lot of weight or pressure. We just want to deal with our own, what's in our confounds, and that's it. Right. Some people don't want to go outside of that. Some people don't want to do certain things. So I said that to say because it going back to the material, tangible things that people put so much weight on.
Well, let me say something right there in my spirit. Because people want things that they don't understand. You know, they want positions and they want it because they look good. But don't nobody know what's going on behind. That's like that. You don't know what's going on behind closed doors.
Facts.
Cause you don't know what I had to do to get here.
Come on.
You don't know what hierarchy that I had to climb up to get there. I mean, you see what looks good on the outside, but you don't know what really went on in the inside. It's hard work, patience, for whatever.
Yeah.
It is, you know. I mean, and we all can make it look good. I mean, that's because I'm going through something. It ain't nobody else, because it's nobody else's business. That's the problem.
Facts.
When you focus on you, I mean, it goes according to the plan, but when you worried about what somebody else got going on or how they did that, and by all means, there ain't nothing wrong with asking people, hey, well, how did you achieve that? Yeah. What's entailed? See, that's why I started talking about jealousy today on my page, because you don't know what somebody had to go through to achieve that, but you want it so bad. Yeah. You want it so bad.
True. You're right about that, though. And I had a real, just if we being real transparent, I had a moment of that.
This is transparent.
I had a moment of that a year or two ago. I really thought these people were just so in love, and I was just like, oh, that is just so pretty. Oh, I want that.
So
and
they
this,
so pretty.
And this is just, I just love it and all this. And I'm just thinking about that, like, oh, don't I deserve something like this or whatever? And then something happened in their relationship, and everything came out.
Change your whole perspective.
And none of it was what I thought it was. They were just really good at putting on a facade because they know how to play face or save face or whatever. And she came and told me, and I was just so shocked and so like, disappointed, kind of, to be honest, because I had this whole thing like
You painted
this
your
is
own
just
picture.
my own picture of what I
Yeah.
and from that point I really understood, because I've never really been like an envious or jealous
Oh no,
person, right?
I ain't get that's what you was talking about.
But
Yeah.
no, but I'm just saying, like, because some people, but I was close to it, the envy part. Like, not envy, like, I didn't want her to have it or I didn't want him to have it, but I wanted it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I don't know if that's envy or that. I think it is.
No. Admiring, thank you.
Okay.
That's not envy.
Okay.
Envy
I
go
know.
way deeper than what you talking about.
Oh.
So that's why, paint your own picture
Yeah. So
instead
now
of
I
somebody
realize-
else's, because you don't know what's
on.
behind that. Who was orchestrating all them little strokes on that paint.
Come on,
you know what
and
I'm
you
saying?
right, and I learned that too, and
Right.
that's why I was saying letting goals. I don't have no kind of goals pertain to somebody else, whatever they do.
Right.
Whether it's a business, whether it's a relationship, whether it's whatever. I don't have none of those kind of goals.
Right,
You know how people
right.
like, oh, these a couple goals. No, they ain't. Because you don't know if they happy for real.
Yeah.
You don't know if
Yeah.
they like, you don't even know if you would like something like that.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what they really doing.
You sure don't?
We don't know what nobody really doing.
Right.
We think we know, even when the people have their life on social media or whatever, we think we know. We only know what the cameras see.
Right.
You
That's
don't know
it.
what they did before. You
That's
don't know if
it.
they playing with us. You don't know what they doing. So you really never know. And why, for real, why do we even want to know? Because I don't want whatever is for them. Because even if it is great, to
Right.
the T, like everything is awesome, wonderful, superb.
Yeah, and that's what
That might not be.
and that ties into what I was saying when we were driving and we was talking, and I said, look, my prayers have always been on, when my journey and stuff. God, just lead me to the path that you have for me, because you know what's best. It's already written. Just go ahead and pave your way. So that releases the control that we all think that we have sometimes. So you just let him lead your path, and it'll all flow.
It do. And it flow better.
Yeah, because everybody
Hey.
has their own individual
Ooh,
path.
come on.
We ain't supposed to want nobody else's path.
Uh-oh.
Be careful what you ask.
Yes, for sure. For sure. And then
Be
go
careful
back,
what
because
you
you
ask
made me think
for.
about that when you said
Right.
about your shoes and how people don't know your
Yeah.
shoe size.
Yeah.
And it really made me think about that.
I mean, my shoes might sting. I mean, it could be anything. I'm just saying.
She might got
That goes-
athletes with
hey,
no
it
slang.
could- just whatever you want to call it. By all means, don't ever wish for nobody else's
Your
shoes.
shoe. That's facts, though.
That's it. That's it in a nutshell.
Yeah,
don't
that
ever.
is.
Right.
You ain't never saying nothing wrong. That's the absolute truth.
Right.
And that is what further confirmed that for me in my life. Like, and it's crazy because I never really, but that just seems so like, and I was just like, oh, you know how like when you admire your person and then you admire their relationship, so you was like, oh, that is just so bomb. Like, yes, girl. Oh. And then come to find out my baby won't it happen other times. I felt so bad
It
for
just won't
them.
nobody else.
Yeah, business. And I respect that. And see,
Right.
and we do need to exhibit a little bit more of covering ourselves.
Definitely.
Too. Because a lot of us got loose lips, loose eyes, loose social media, everything
Them
just
them loose lips.
Come on, talk about
That's
it.
a whole nother different ball game, because with that too is confidentiality is everything.
Come on.
Because once again, like I said, you never know somebody else's business, and if you airing that out, even like locations, I ain't trying to be funny, and
Come
sometimes
on.
I don't record me while I'm out. It's my business, because for one, I know how to strategically move. Well, I don't want nobody to know where I'm at. You don't know if I'm dealing. I'm single, but I'm just saying an example. But I'm just saying, you don't know if I'm running from an abusive partner, and here you go, camera, or talking. Oh yeah, such and such. People don't think about that deeper level of the safety, because you don't know.
Yeah,
you don't
what people
know.
going on.
You really don't know what people got going on.
And people don't tell everything because
And
of
then-
that.
and they
don't
shouldn't have to. They should
don't
not have to.
And you know what? That's funny because I used to have an issue like that a while ago about a close person to me, like that always just put me out there. And I'm like, at the time I was going to school for criminal justice, so I'm like, and y'all know I smoke, so I'm like, you cannot be putting me on camera because that is incriminating evidence.
Right.
You can't put me on because you don't think they're gonna go. I'm a black lady, and if I get high up, you don't think they're gonna dig for no dirt for me.
Or if you was at a
And you
job where you
putting
ain't supposed,
the dirt out there,
Right.
and I'm going to school to be criminal justice. That's what I'm going to school for. And you just gonna have me out, and at the time it was not legal.
Right.
So you just gonna have me out here blowing. Like I can talk about all I want to, no face, no case. But you got me with a face and a case.
case.
No,
I like that. Yeah,
that ain't
definitely.
right.
Yeah, exactly.
So I definitely get exactly where you coming with that, because it be even small things like just because you broadcast every move you make, that ain't how
Don't
I
broadcast
move.
mine, but see, that's why.
Because I move differently.
You gotta be
like,
careful who you surround yourself
yes.
around. That goes to a whole nother different
Yeah,
ball
it
game.
do.
You gotta be careful with who you surround yourself.
And then it made me, and then certain things when people do, it kind of makes me question their intention of why they do it.
Right.
Because, you know, I be on my head. So then I be like, well, did they do
All
that?
the time. I'm playing.
I do. I've been
the time.
working on it. I've been working on it, though. My pastor been helping me.
It's okay, though. It's
Because
okay.
he told me I got to stay out of there because that's demonic. That we're not demonic, but
No.
it's not demonic. That ain't what he said. He said, but it'll make me double-minded if I stay in my head too much, because I'm not listening. I'm listening to myself and I'm listening to God. I'm listening
Just
to
gotta
myself
meditate.
and I'm listening to my God. I gotta
Meditate.
calm my mind down and just flow, like you said.
Yeah.
So I've been learning to do that because I was a real big overthinker, y'all, and we be thinking that's a superpower. It's not. It's trash. You hear me? We not even supposed to be doing it. Cause you can't really, if you think about it, you really can't focus on one thing when you overwork your brain like that.
Right.
Cause you don't have a complete thought if you really think about
But
it.
that goes into you know, I did one. I started what is it? God, I can't even think of it. When I said the season, the releasing thing that I've been doing with people, I can't even think of the name. But anyway. But I touched bases on when I did a ladies' night, a girls' night for a friend. And I was just basically saying, people think self-care is going to get your toes done, going to get a massage, going to get your back cracked, hand sex, whatever, however you mean. But self-care is your inner, the inner you too. I mean, that's more important than anything. The meditation, the taking time away from other people to think. You can't think in a crowd of people. Nope. I mean, and people seek crowds for whatever their own reasons is, but they throw you off too. So sometimes being alone in solitude is therapeutic. You can think better. You can think better.
You might want to work on yourself because it means you running for something.
Yeah, you are. Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry.
I mean, no, seriously, because honestly, when you're by yourself, what does it do? It allows you to think. And people run from that. You know, when you're alone, it allows you to focus on you. And you embody things that you don't like, but instead of fixing it, you run on the outside. And where there's noise, there's no room to think.
Facts.
Yeah.
That's facts. So look, y'all. If God is pushing you into seclusion, go there.
Oh, yeah.
It's purpose for that.
Because
that means it's some things you got to get right now. Hey, Erica, how you doing, love? Peace is being still.
Peace is definitely being still. That part.
Come on. This queen so dope. I've been trying to get her on my show forever. Whenever she come back to Virginia, we going to see if she come on up here. Yes. Because peace is definitely being still. And, I got sidetracked. That was so dope. You
hey.
that?
Oh, I like that.
Come
Thank
on.
you. You cannot truly be yourself until you learn to be alone.
Yeah.
Because I go anywhere by myself.
Yep.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
I would tell myself a lot. They be like, "You'll go there." I don't need nobody to go nowhere with me.
That's part of being a leader.
Yeah. Well, maybe that's why.
Because when you on the front of the line, you ain't looking back. You looking this way.
Yeah. True.
Yeah. I don't need to look over here and look over there. That's a distraction.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why horses run the best race.
Yeah, that's right.
Because they got tunnel vision.
That's right.
They put no blinders on them. Oh, she is. Hey, that's right, Soul Twin. I love it. So, yes, we're going to be in attendance, darling. I cannot wait. Look, because this is another person in the kingdom. I'm telling you. God is rising all the people up, and we all coming together.
Oh, yeah.
I'm telling you, it's coming. So, I'm telling you, this pick a side thing I've been preaching about, however you want to say it, keep talking about, is coming. I'm telling you. Please pick your side. Choose your side wisely. I would say choose your side wisely. That's the words. Choose your side wisely. But going back to what my boo over here talking about. Because
I had a question for you. Do
Okay.
you really think they got a choice at this point?
What? Oh, do they really got a choice?
Do they really got a choice to pick a side at this point?
I don't know. You asking me to answer it or you just posing the question?
I'm asking.
You asked me to answer. Okay. I kind of do think they still have a choice.
You think?
I think they do still have a choice. I think that God's forcing. I mean, not forcing, but He is making it be what it is gonna be. But I think He still gives us a choice because that's one thing about God, right? Even though He'll put you in a position, I think for certain ones of us, we don't have a choice. The certain ones we don't have a choice. We are the, because again, that's like the leaders.
That's what you think, sir?
That's like the leaders. You know what I'm saying? Like the chosen ones.
No. I got you.
The chosen ones, I don't think have a choice. I think the other ones, because you know, not being funny, but everybody's not chosen.
No. everybody's not chosen. Everybody has a
Purpose, yeah, but everybody not chosen. So I think the chosen ones don't have a choice. I think the ones who are still left, they still have a choice, because you know God always be having that little. I want you to come on, baby. Just come on over here.
I'm gonna say they got a choice for a little while.
Okay. I mean, okay.
They got a choice for
So
a
you got a
little
little
while.
more insight.
I
to
got
me.
you. Hold
You
on.
got, come on, talk to him.
I just had to ask that first
Go ahead.
because they got a choice for a little while.
Oh, y'all heard it.
Because on that journey you encounter people. So either they're a lesson, a blessing for a reason, or a season. But everybody's put on your path for a reason.
Facts.
So either you can receive what's being given to you, or you don't receive. Like as prophets and things like that, we are sent to deliver messages. Now you have the choice in that matter to receive it or not. But when you don't, guess who coming from right behind?
God.
There's no choice after that.
Oh, and then y'all gotta pick a side, okay?
I mean, there's no choice. There's no choice after that.
Ain't no choice.
There's
That's
no
not
choice
light
after that.
work. Light worker.
Light worker Easton, she changed her name every week.
I
Big
would-
Benz.
I know. I was getting ready to say, ain't that? Okay.
I ain't gonna call her government because she'll kill me after this, so I ain't
No,
gonna do
please
that. I ain't
don't
gonna do it.
call
I
her
had to do it to be
government.
funny, but I ain't gonna do it.
Okay. She said we looking good, boo.
Thank you.
Thank you, babe. Look. Yes. So, y'all look. Y'all choice is coming up. So people who haven't picked the side, come on now.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
That's just like, and I'm gonna use this as an example that's coming to me. You know how somebody has been through bad relationships all of their life, and they pray to God for a nice partner, and God places that partner in front of you. So it's your choice on how you gonna treat them. Because if you don't treat them right, then God is gonna remove them, and you gonna encounter what you encountered first. And then it's called cycles. So he gonna keep putting you through the cycle till you learn the lesson. So that's why I always tell people that either you appreciate what's presented the first time, or you gonna continue going through cycles of God gonna always bring you back. You know how you a good person. You know you have done good by people. You sleep good every night, but you know people always retro back to the good people when they keep encountering the constant bad. So
Come on, come on, confirmation, girl.
I'm just
This
saying.
shit just come in here and step on all the toes.
It's cycles. It's cycles.
This shit just come in here, y'all. She came in here and laid it out
It's
like the
cycles.
edges.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely is. Come on now.
I mean, you know, you pray for things, and then God presents you with it, and you're not appreciative. God gives and take away.
Yeah, he does.
That's just how it goes.
That
However it goes, he's gonna give and he'll take it away. Especially if you don't appreciate it.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Just like, I mean, you could be praying for, like I gave you an example, what I said, a Camaro, but I'm going to say a Maserati. You could be praying for a Maserati and God will bless you with a Hyundai. But if you ain't appreciative to that Hyundai, you ain't going to get that Maserati. You got to be humble.
Yeah.
And show gratitude.
Gratitude.
Yeah. If
Sit
you can't
in
handle
a
that
place of
Hyundai, if you can't
gratitude.
handle that Hyundai, daggone right, you can't handle that Maserati.
Yes.
That's more maintenance.
Come on.
Yeah. That's right, and you gotta appreciate them. Yeah. Yeah, what she said. We've been overlooking God daily. We are far more blessed than we acknowledge.
Yes,
that's a fact.
for sure.
Yep, that's a fact. Yes.
Yes, come on. That's my boo. Come on, humble and gratitude. Come on now, that's right. I'm sitting in a posture of gratitude. Yeah. For real. For real.
And what I tell people all the time, God is the orchestrator of everything. So he sends the storm, but it's how you act during the storm.
What is your posture?
Because your storm is your storm. Yep. You can't get mad at somebody else for what you're going through. Yep. You know, I mean, you do have people that don't understand, and they say cutthroat words to you while you going through your storm, but you separate yourself from that. You know, separate yourself from that.
Yeah. Don't be scared to separate, man. Y'all
think some of
y'all be too loyal and faithful to the wrong things.
Peace feels great.
If it is disturbing your peace, if it is shifting
it is not for you, because God is a God of peace and calmness.
Come on.
So when it's for you, it's gonna be smooth sailing.
Yep.
Anything that's chaotic, no.
It ain't a God. Because he said, "My burdens are light, and my yoke is easy." Hold on, I said it backwards.
Don't look at me.
My burdens are light.
That's
and
for
my
you.
yoke is
That
easy.
piece for you.
My burdens are light and my yoke is easy. Right.
Yeah, either way. It goes hand in hand.
Okay,
yeah.
but y'all know what I'm saying, baby. Because
Right.
that's for real. I've learned that. Things of God is so true. Even when it may, okay, so like y'all know I ain't had no car since February. I've used myself for instance. So even though I haven't had a car since February, right? I have not missed anything. That's some things I wanted to go to that I couldn't go to. But everything that I've had to do,
It was sufficient.
I have been able to do, right? Even when the people didn't show up that I showed up for, expected to show up for me. Even when it may only come from one person.
That's just how it go.
God made it still
Because
work.
through every storm, God is gonna reveal to you who's for you.
Yep.
When you go through that, let me tell you something.
Talk about it.
If they remove, they meant to be removed.
Yeah.
Because your people ain't gonna never stray away from you. They are never gonna stray away from you. So the rejection is always God's protection.
Yeah.
And through every storm and test and trial that He's putting you through, He's revealing
Yes.
and removing.
Come on.
That's just the way it goes.
And you got to accept it. Dog.
That's right.
Listen,
It's a
y'all.
hurtful thing.
It
by
is
all
so
means.
hurtful,
It is
but you
a
gotta
hurtful
accept
thing.
it.
You're right.
But it gets for real though, and that's why I'm going with the burden is light, and the yoke is easy, and the yoke is easy, and
Yeah.
the burden is light. Listen, this is why I'm going with that because with God is the orchestrator. Like when you let Him do it,
Right.
and when you are moving off of His beat, right, to His drum, right, it don't hurt as bad.
That's right.
It's something about it.
Oh,
when
yeah.
you doing it on your own, or when you allow him to do it, but you still trying to do something, or
When you try to control it,
there you
that
go.
part, yeah.
it hurt a lot.
Yeah. Right.
Because it's you. See, you ain't taking it, you ain't going about it the right way. You might not have things in place in the right way or whatever. But when He does it, he already prepares your spirit, your soul,
Yep.
your heart, your mind. It's like you already, even if you were oblivious to it,
Right.
it's like you already knew. So when it hit you, it's not a fatal blow. It's like you got the little janks on where the people box, got the little helmets on, and all
Right.
the cushion and stuff. So you feel the impact, but you don't feel it. You ain't hold on, I'm gonna phrase it. You feel the impact, but you are not affected.
And I got
Bad.
something else for
Come
that
on,
to
baby.
cover
Come
that
on,
up.
talk to me.
When you use your head over your heart, that's a whole nother different ball game. When you take your emotions out of all that
Come
you do
on,
and you
come
use
on.
your head, it makes you more powerful.
It does.
Yeah.
Because emotions are momentary.
Yeah, they are.
And they are
Yeah.
very sporadic.
Right.
And they are erratical. And they are all over the place.
That's
And they
right.
wishy-washy. And they built off of ulterior motives and
Pure,
intents.
unpure intentions.
Come on, there we go.
Yeah.
And sometimes malice. Because your emotions is off of malice now. You can say,
Oh, yeah, some of them.
some of them.
Depending on the person.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Depending
Yeah,
on the
depending
person.
on the
Because all
person.
emotions, because if
Right.
you angry,
Yeah.
that's malice.
Yeah.
If you angry and you deal off of I'm not gonna do this because I'm mad.
Right.
I'm gonna do this because I'm mad.
Right.
I'm gonna carry it like this because I'm mad. I'm gonna say this because I'm mad. I'm just using mad as one. That's
got
not
you.
one of
Right.
but just a clear example. You right, man. I've been talking about that. This girl, come on, she is confirming everything. She's been all in my conversations all week at work. Cause it's funny, we've been talking about this for real ever since last week.
Right.
All of this.
I ain't know that I'm just speaking from, you already know I'm just speaking from,
Hello.
you know, the Holy Spirit.
Confirmation is
So, yeah.
real.
Yeah,
Holy
definitely.
Spirit will use you. I
Oh,
know it's
yeah.
Holy Spirit because you don't know.
yeah.
We didn't talk about that on the web view. We talked about something totally different.
Right.
On that.
Right.
So yeah, I definitely understand. But because God will always send you a ram in the bush. We are the descendants of Abraham. Okay. We are. Huh?
No, I was reading a comment what
Oh.
Erica said.
Oh, what you saying,
We,
girl?
we
You
were
saying a
missing it, but we
lot.
were talking, and she
I'm
said,
sorry.
"Amen." She's dealing with this now, letting. Oh yeah,
yes.
definitely.
Yes, they do. They do change. Yes, ma'am. And it's you know why? It's because you about to elevate to that next dimension, Erica.
Love you too, Erica.
It's some things. Oh, love you too. It's some things that God has to reveal to you. Some things you thought you already knew. But see, it's the other part because this level got a little bit more weight to it. You got a little bit more responsibility at this level. So in this dimension, I should say that you go into and you elevate to, it's gonna have some new stuff in it. And for this one, the things, certain things you still have, you clean up most of it, because that's why we still in the storm, girl, because it's still a little bit of stuff, you know, that residual.
Oh yeah, residue.
Come on.
Residue.
Come on.
Because there's still some residue being cleaned up now.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, we in the shifting season, but it's still some residue. It's definitely some residue.
We gotta get that resin off. You know, resin's stubborn. If you ever smoke, y'all about smoke, because y'all know what resin is. When that resin get around that thing get on your lip, get on your face.
I got an example too.
Go ahead,
you know how people using that new little spray, that bleach spray. And you got to go back to the old Comet ways. See, the old ways. Yeah, you know, Comet cleans off the residue faster than, you know, that's why I say we're out with the old and in with the new.
Come on. Come on now, but the old sometimes be hitting. You remember that castor oil they made us drink?
Yeah, sometimes.
They was on it, baby.
Yeah.
You got some of it, you gotta, but that's why we gotta have discernment. Yeah. Come on.
And when I say, oh, it's like God is resurfacing back from the old ways, because people have gotten too comfortable with materials.
Oh yes, facts.
You know,
facts.
they depend on materials, and people need to understand that God is a provider. You know, they may look at, okay, I know my path. You know, I don't gotta clock in. I give enough of myself. I have to be able and ready and available to serve God's people. You know, and if I'm working for somebody else, I ain't working for Him. You understand what I'm saying? But a lot of people don't understand that, and it ain't for them to understand. You know,
He definitely will do it for you.
He will use you, and He will provide.
He will. He definitely will.
Yeah.
He would definitely provide. 'Cause when I say, look, y'all. When I say He has definitely been providing, He has definitely been making a way.
He make a way out of no way.
Out of no
Something that nobody else can do for you.
And He would make sure you know what's up. Listen, when I say I cannot write y'all this book, tell y'all this story, this memoir, whatever He want me to do. Because when I say go to this talk show, whatever it is, and I say y'all this story, y'all gonna be
I'm overwhelmed about the book that I have to write. I mean, because good God Almighty, I mean, whew, it's been a lot. You know, but He'll give me the words to write when that time comes. He ain't put that smoke up underneath me yet, and I thank God for that, because I ain't. Ooh, that's a lot.
Yeah,
it's a lot. It's a lot. You know.
Yeah.
But you know, I say the verse that has been sticking out to me lately is beauty to ashes. Beauty to ashes. That run deep. So read that, y'all, for those who read.
Beauty to ashes. That's how I do.
But you trying to figure it out, read it.
Oh, you see me. In my bad. Look at like words. This was you should be, but the book will be amazing. Yes. But to say all that, just to say how God will show up for you. He will show up and show out for you. But you got to get on roll too. Because I used to be a person that wanted to control everything. I'm still working on it. But I'm way better than what I used to be. Because I understand I can't control nothing. You heard me?
You just got to let go and let God. That's just how it go. You know?
We say a lot of things. We got to conceptualize those things. I've been talking about that a lot this year too. Conceptualizing what we say. Because if we really took the time to really understand what we say,
right,
we just say it because it's so cliche and it's so trendy, and we just roll off our tongue because it's traditional and habitual at this point. That's why I get what you say when you like out with the old and in with the new. Right. Especially with kingdom work, we definitely need to be out with the old and in with the new, because a lot of that rhetoric, those same Sunday morning scriptures, like at some point when will we evolve and go to the other ones? Because there's other scriptures that can say just as heavy.
Right.
The subject matter than the ones that we choose.
Definitely,
yeah. But we choose to because they're the ones that stick out, because they're the ones we had to learn.
Right.
So, and like you said, so I'm sorry, I know I'm kind of scattered. Love.
That's okay.
Love. Love is one of God's most precious gifts He's ever given us. Right? He gives it without repentance. He loves people who don't even love Him.
That's unconditional. Agape love.
Yeah, that agape love.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. Well, I had to look up that word when I
look up Philos, too. That's another good one.
I had to learn that in Bible study.
Oh, I'm sure you did.
All of-
I mean, it's a lot of different ones, but the
I
agape and the
know.
philos is. Yeah.
It's a lot of different stuff. I didn't know nothing about
Because
none
I
of
mean,
this stuff.
agape love is the way God looks at His people. He forgives you constantly, no matter what you do, and that's how He wants His people to live. Because we are all perfectly imperfect. Everybody's on their own path. Everybody has their own time for whatever He has for them. So you got to look at people, irregardless of what they do. You have to look at them with a clean set of eyes.
Yeah. Give people grace.
Yeah.
I do say that a lot.
Yeah.
'Cause we expect grace, right?
Right.
We want people to always bestow grace upon us.
Right.
Have grace for my tiredness because of my situation. Give me grace.
But you got to
for
bestow it
this.
upon other people too.
Yes.
Right.
But we have to give people that same grace. And again, understanding that things are not one-sided, people. Especially about people, oh Lord, from my city. We are very one-sided. It only work when it's on our side, when it work for us. It ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. It ain't never no fun when the rabbit got the gun. So that means when you are the person with the gun and you hunt that rabbit, remember that same grace you want to be bestowed upon you, because one day you're not going to have the gun. The rabbit going to have the gun and you going to be the hunted. And how do you want them to treat you? And it ain't even so far as hunting. I just like saying that. No fun with the rabbit got the gun. I love saying that. That's fine. But you reap what you sow.
You definitely
It ain't no, the first should be last, the last should be first. All of these things are kind of the same thing. Because we forget when we in our up moments or our up seasons, or when we have arrived or achieved something. Like when I keep saying this, I'm not saying this because I'm trying to whatever, because I'm still walking. I'm currently learning. I'm not trying to shut nobody, put nobody down, whatever. I'm just saying it because I know how pressing and important it is for you to pick a side, like, and to really see it. I ain't trying to tell you to be wherever I'm at. Because I ain't even where I'm supposed to be. I'm supposed to be somewhere else, but I'm where I'm supposed to be for right now. You where you supposed to be for right now, but go forward. Keep leaning into God. Keep pressing into God, because what He can do for you is all I'm going to say. What He can do for you, you've never felt by nobody, by no thing on this earth. The love, the comfort, the peace, the stillness, the fullness. Even when He won't, see, He's so dope. He won't even allow you to sleep on you. You heard me? Like, for real. Even when you try to get in your head, even when you try to get in your way, even when you self-sabotage, even when you do all those things.
And then when you start sleeping on you, He ain't gonna let nobody else sleep on you either.
Come on.
That's the protection. Yeah.
So you got to walk into your fullness as you go through your day-to-day. Like, I just want everybody to walk in their fullness. And I know you got to get on your own time to walk in your fullness.
Oh yeah, they'll get there.
But just take the
It's
steps
the time
to
and the
it.
season for everything.
Yeah. Just take the steps to it, man. Or learn whatever you're supposed to learn while you not in it. You know what I'm saying?
I just pray for everybody to look at themselves as a leader. Because when you are a leader, you lead you. Nobody else can lead you. When you are a follower, that's when you're led astray, because you following other people instead of your own self. Everybody has an intuition. Everybody has gut feelings and all of that. You use yourself. Use yourself. Follow your own lead and don't follow nobody else's. That's how you led astray down the wrong path.
Fact.
But you could be led astray, but you would be back. You'll be back.
Yeah. You heard her. Full circle now. You coming back now. You are coming back. So, now, Red, do you have anything coming up that you want to share with the people?
Do I have anything coming up? I don't think I do.
Yeah, I think you did.
I don't think I do.
Okay. Sure got nothing
No,
coming
I
up,
just
y'all.
I just go where I'm playing it. I mean, if I will, I post it, or what have you. But I don't have nothing coming up.
Well, if y'all would
I'm working on my ministry. I'll say that.
Come on, what?
Yeah, I'm working on my ministry. That's what I have coming up.
Okay.
No details will be given.
No details, so y'all got to stay tapped in, okay? To Love Red. Oh,
Yeah, that's fine.
okay.
That's
To
fine.
Love Red on Facebook. Y'all make sure y'all stay tapped in too, okay? Make sure y'all tune in, tap in, because she always got some messages for y'all. She always got some encouragement.
Look. There she go. You got a birthday coming up. Yes, I have a birthday coming up, 6/26. I will be 41, and I'm not ashamed, because, baby, I don't feel like I'm 41. Okay?
Hey, come on.
Huh?
Hey.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's so far, yeah, best. I have a birthday coming up.
I love it. Happy birthday.
Thank
And you look good before the
Thank
wedding.
you. I feel great.
That's right. Black don't crack, baby. You heard me?
Nope, not at
We
all.
be looking great.
Thank you, exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said a lot of years should be greater. Come on.
And let me tell you something, baby.
Come on,
When
talk.
you got peace, you start aging backwards. Cause I mean, you ever see somebody and they look, you could tell when somebody dealing with stuff because they look withered. But when you call in that peace, you start aging backwards. Grace and mercy kept me, honey. Cause stress will kill you.
It will, though.
Yeah, stress will kill you, and you can see it.
Yeah.
You can always look at somebody and tell when they stressed out, but when you got that peace, whew, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Peace is.
Because honestly, I was looking, and I'm going to say this because I don't care. I was looking at some of my old pictures back in 2017, stressed out. I look older then than I did now. But it was just a part of the, I promise you. I posted Ain't No Shame over here. It's called transparency. Yeah. But I had to go through that to get to that. But yeah, I was looking, I was like, who is that, baby? Because, yeah, I look 41. I mean, I'm just being real. I'm like, woo, I was really dealing with some stuff back then, but I understand now on a different aspect that I was put through those things to get me to where I am now. So it's that grace and mercy kept me along the way,
Ooh, thank God for that.
Yeah.
And how he cover you. Man,
Yeah.
listen. You could be fool, broke, busted, disgusted. And people see you and be like, girl, you got a glow.
Yeah,
Like,
and
what
you be
glow?
like, yeah.
What glow you talking about, baby? Me. You talking me. I got a glow. Shh. Woo, God covering, boy. That's why I'm telling y'all, look, God will do some work for you.
Definitely.
You heard me?
Yeah.
He-
Inside and out.
What?
Inside and out.
It permeates.
Yeah, it definitely does.
Come on.
Once you clean that inside out, then it
Oh, I'm sorry.
evaporates out. So,
Yes.
yeah. That's why they say release your burdens.
Yes. And it's yeah, I can talk to y'all for hours about.
I know,
It's
right?
so
That's why we say we don't have no theme. We just gonna free flow this thing.
because it's so like God is just so okay. God is just so awesome. He is so awesome. He is continually moving. He is waiting on you, really, seriously. Like he ain't stopping to wait on you, but he's waiting on you. Cause we all are special to him, So don't make her wait too long, man. Cause she said it now. You ain't got that long, okay? You don't got long, and you ain't gonna have no choice. So either you can get with the program, you can get with this, or you can get with that, okay? But this is where it's at, okay? I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
This is where it's at, okay?
And my final words is just be your authentic self. Don't ever try to be nobody else. It's stressful trying to be somebody else. Please just be you. However you are, be you. You were created to be that.
Yeah.
Those that are for you are gonna accept you for you. Be you.
Facts. And
That's all I
accepting what
got.
ain't for you, baby. Because you can't be everybody cup of tea, but every time you tap in with me, you gonna get a cup of tea, okay? Hello, but you might not be, because I ain't everybody cup
And
of tea.
we gonna spill the tea.
Come
okay?
on, we gonna spill it.
Tea spills.
Come on, I like that.
You crazy.
But yes, I really have enjoyed you tonight. I gotta bring her back again because
That's
we're
fine,
gonna have a
anytime.
topic because this
yeah.
time, cause she got a real lot of stuff to say, and me and her. But I think this went exactly the way it was supposed to. So, but we're gonna come back for a theme night, even though we don't do things, but we're gonna come back with a theme
I already
night.
got the thing for next.
Oh, you do? Hey, and it's gonna be.
I
so
mean, because
good.
it's a lot of that going on there, and I mean, we can say it. We can touch bases on narcissism. That is
Ooh,
that is a
yes.
big thing now.
Yes, because the lack of
Narcissism.
accountability. For
It is,
one.
yes, and
Ooh.
refusals for those to heal themselves.
Yes.
They
We wanna
they
be
want to
victims.
drag the trash bags instead of throwing out the trash.
Ooh, come on,
Yeah.
girl, that was it right there. I pop out the phone. That ain't either one. I'm gonna say it for the next one. Girl, that's gonna be the
We'll
thing.
say that for the next
I'm
time.
not removal.
Yeah. I ain't gonna forget. I don't forget nothing.
Oh, that's
I
good.
got you.
Okay, well, that's good. That's going to be the next topic right
Yeah.
there, baby. Hello. Because we got to do better. So while we going to free ourselves with truth, I hope y'all continue to walk in y'all truth all week for the rest of this month. But y'all know we coming back next Wednesday, God willing. So I want y'all to just continue to understand the power that you have and tap into the source that you have. You don't got to go through the middleman. You got the plug. You heard me? So tap into the plug. He the source, okay? Not even the plug. He the source. Y'all be tapping into the plug. Don't hit the plug up. Just talk to the source. He is the source. You heard me? Yeah. So talk to the source. Get stuff together. Have a great week. Come on back. Tap in to Love Red. Happy birthday. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Y'all tap in because we going to see where the celebration is going.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I know where it is. I tell you.
I think I know.
I
think I do. But I might not, so we going to figure it out.
Okay.
Hello. Pull up on the side of her town. So, thank y'all for tapping in, tuning in. Y'all didn't call in. Maybe I forgot to tell y'all to call in.
I think you did. You was going. That's okay.
I apologize. So next time we're going to get y'all to call in. But I thank y'all for coming because y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but y'all decided to be here with your girl Red and your girl C. And you know that means so very much to me. Y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay up. And y'all stay sucker free, baby. So until the next time, y'all live life and live it abundantly. All right?
Many blessings.
Yeah. Power by Virginia, really power me. Everybody that